Well, lying here with my groma on with some sort of cheese I've smeared all over my thighs in the attempt of bringing some sort of thermal sanity to my life. I find cheese will do that to any lifestyle. Add some cheese. Death row, feeling down, soon to be electrocuted, perhaps surgically enhanced breasts placed upon your forehead, or the fatal injection. What's it called? Lethal injection. Mm. Sort of like having sex with Charlie Sheen. Oh, still not too early to be filthy and insensitive. Well, nothing much to say really. I'm just phoning in. I'll be using these at some point. This is we call this in the industry, we call this filler. It's basically some adult half-wit rambling on about nothing in particular whatsoever. It just eases the inevitable collision towards that massive shining metal wall of death that all of us are heading towards at light speed. You know, doesn't matter what you have for breakfast, you're gonna die. Doesn't matter what your boss said to you yesterday, you're gonna die. Doesn't matter what you said to your boss, he's gonna die. Every single one of us is gonna die. But the good thing is that energy and matter never, ever is destroyed. It's just transformed into something else. So you will be transformed into. Personally, I'm. My father always said to me, and this is the truth. He said, "When I die, just put me in a plastic bag and throw me in the canal or in the river." He didn't have a much regard for health and safety of his fellow citizens, to be honest. But he just thought, well, that's it. It's all over. The thing is, if I die, because I know my personality is repellent as it is gone. But me, my energy will go into other living things. That's why I don't really believe in cremation. I mean, it's very convenient for the living, the lazy bastards, cheap most of them as well. Much better stick you in the ground and let the worms and the little crawly creatures eat you and then shit you out. Basically, I forgot that part. Not quite as glamorous. You know, feed the world. Let them shit your corpse outside. Feed the world. Let them shit your remains. Obviously, that last phrase needs a bit of work, but the idea is solid. Yeah, I believe when I die, I should be eaten by worms and insects, who will then be eaten. I forgot about that. They won't completely shit me out. They'll be eaten also by birds, who will then be eaten by foxes, who will then be eaten by travellers, the travelling community. And you know, who else eats foxes? Mm, Charlie Sheen. Oh, that's a different type of fox. Who's shagging Megan Fox? Or Reagan Fox? What's her name? Megan Fox? I wonder who she got married to. I think she has some Native American blood. She got the high cheekbones, like that Democratic presidential candidate. That's what you need, and they're going to be paying reparations, I've heard on the news. So anybody with high cheekbones, you're in there. Who else has got high cheekbones? The chap that played Far From the Madding Crowd. What's his name? Working class chap in the 1960s, sort of contemporary of Michael Caine. And then his sort of star waned a bit in the previous 40 years, and then he was in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Kit Lambert, it was his brother. No, Kit Lambert, the other guy, was his brother. Chris what? Oh God, is there anything worse? Is there anything worse in life than trying to remember somebody's name? Especially if it's your own children's. I think I discussed this last time. And that's why a numerical system suits them best. Tattooed on the forehead. It could get confusing, you know. As children, you could get, a lot of children look very similar. You know, and then if they have the same forehead and the same number tattooed onto it, things could get dicey. You might find yourself bringing up and paying for the upkeep and food and lodgings of some child that has absolutely no genetic connection to you whatsoever, which is a definite no-no. No, out on the street with them. Or put them to work, begging to be let back in again, even though it's winter. Anyway, where was I? The chap, the Terence Stamp. Chris Stamp and Terence Stamp. That's his name. Terence Stamp. Terence Stamp. It's a funny name, isn't it? Stamp. Oh, like Stamp, like Trod. A lot of those names are like that. Bognington on thigh. Briglington on armpit. Petty pudding on pustule. Riveting upon upkeep of the child with the number 1 on its forehead. How long? 6 minutes 41. 10 minutes at a time. I can't live if living was without you. I can't give anymore. So I was on YouTube, and then somehow I ended up on Harry Nielsen. I forget how. And they have an album from 1967. He's a very technically gifted singer, I have to say. Not all his music makes me want to listen to it, but he does this one song. It's considered to be the first mashup. He combines about 10 different Beatles songs into one song, taking all the sort of melodic hits or the snippets of the songs and combining them all into one song and singing them really well. And then the Beatles said, "Hey, we like him." I think his manager, it was a hit in Canada, and his manager was in Canada and heard it on the radio and said, "Hey chaps, listen to this." And they're like, what the fuck is that? That's a load of shite, that is. Did it talk like that though? Did the Beatles? I don't think the Beatles would have been good. So, John, could you tell us how did you find America? You turned left at Greenland. I'm not saying God, of whatever it is, the Peter, the God, or Jesus, or whatever the thing is a concept. I'm just trying to say that the Beatles, the kids are watching TV, the Beatles more than God nowadays. You know what I mean? Like that. What about you? What do you think, Ringo? What do I think? I don't know. I think it's been a hard day's night. That's what I think. Tomorrow never knows. You know what I mean? What do you think, Paul? Well, I think I'll just be chirpy. Chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep. That's what I'll do. What do you think of this one, Song? Paul? A Song? Can I call you Song? It's your Korean name. Did you marry a Korean? Did you marry a Korean? John, what the fuck have you married a fucking Korean again? No, I haven't. No, honest. No, I haven't. No. Not a single fucking Korean have I married in the last 5 years. Not one single fucking Korean. Alright, just one. What? She was ethnic Japanese, but she's born in Korea, North Korea. I just married them. Okay, 2 of them. What is the main one now? Well, for fuck's sake. How the fuck are we going to keep up the Beatles' fucking good name? You keep marrying fucking Koreans? There's a lot of fucking Korean veterans out there. Listen to our fucking music, and you've married fucking Koreans. It's not on, John. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's good. That's a Ringo. I don't think that's a good thing to do at all. You doing that? What the fuck have you... What are you doing, John? Tomorrow never knows. Somebody feels forever. I'm gonna marry a Korean. It doesn't fit in. It's not good for the look. Right, I've got 8 fucking seconds left of this shit. Oh. Right, so, what? I don't know. I put that. Yeah. Oh, I've run out. Good. I'm finished.